Welcome back. It is an early start for the day for the Ocean Springs High School football team. Bill Snyder is live with more on the changes to the practice schedule. Good morning, Bill.
Hey, good morning, Jamie. You remember that Army slogan, they do more before 9 a.m. than most people do all day? You could say 5:45 here for the Ocean Springs Greyhounds. They came out to practice early to beat the heat. I'm with Ocean Springs head coach Jake Bramlett. And Jake, that's really what you got to do with these new guidelines. You got to kind of be a weather forecaster to make sure it's safe for you guys to go out, and this is the time to do that.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we can't predict how it's going to be, and the wet bulb guidelines they put on us, it's all good stuff, but you never know when it's going to be over that 90 or 92 mark, and we got to make sure we get that work in before August 25th.
Right, and on that wet bulb he was talking about, it's an app that all the coaches have downloaded, and Coach Collins was telling me y'all were looking, okay, you might have missed a day because of the heat, and then you look and see your opponent up north, they were able to practice, so you can kind of get a good gauge on what's going on, even though it's another thing, another challenge, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, you know, all over the state, obviously it's going to be different further up north, and we got a couple games up there around Jackson this year, so I mean, we got to do what we got to do to get our practices in. At 5:45 in the morning, we got some committed players and committed coaches. Everybody's up here at 5:30. We fed them a little breakfast and got going, just making sure we get everything that we need to in, and then we can come back fourth block and be inside and go post-practice film. We can get our weights in, and then the kids get home early and get to bed for 5:45 again.
Yep, up before the chickens. And this is also a chance to fine-tune. You guys have a jamboree on the 18th. The season starts on the 25th, and now is when every minute counts, and when that bulb temperature gets up to 92, you got to shut it down.
Yeah, I mean, it's done at that point. We got from 90 to 92, but you can only go an hour and just shorts and shirts. So, I mean, you can get little stuff done, individual skill work done, but your full team practices that you usually do, it's just not feasible when it gets that hot. And then, you know, season coming up, and we got Pascagoula on the 18th at Pascagoula, and, you know, that's going to be a good test for us. And they're doing some of the same stuff. They're having to adjust their practices as well. So, I mean, it's a learning curve for all of us, but, you know, we're getting there and we're making it work how we need to.
You got just about the whole team here, so they're buying in, right?
Yeah, I mean, I think we had 82 here this morning. Obviously, you know, it takes work from the coaches. I send out a message at 5 o'clock in the morning for wake-up calls, and, you know, those guys, they're waking up and not really knowing where they're at 5:05, but they get up here and they make it happen, so I'm proud of them for that and their commitment level on it.
Beautiful. Coach Jake, thanks, man.
Yes,
appreciate
sir.
it.
Thank you for coming
Here's
out.
the good thing. If they don't know where they're at 5:05, sometimes I don't either, and it shows. Anyway,
That's right.
Congratulations and thanks so much, and y'all stay cool.
Yes, sir. Thank
All
you.
right, a new world with the heat index as high school teams get ready for the season. In Ocean Springs, Bill Snyder, WLOX News Now.